you're live. All right,
We're live.
We're live here with the month is it July, New Orleans Game Developers Meetup. My name is Curtis Cummings, and
I am Austin Heck. This is our first time with this new setup. We have been having technical difficulties the last couple weeks because trying to keep Discord like a shared stream and like Zoom voice all confused. So this was kind of the solution we came up with, and we're gonna see how it goes.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so we hope you enjoy our marvelous set and format. Though it appears that we are in the same room through the power of technology, Austin and I are actually on different sides of the earth in different undisclosed locations. So,
Never tell where my partner is.
Alright,
Let's
so without further ado, I suppose let's get started here.
yeah. So, for those of y'all that might be new or just tuning into the YouTube stream and not the Discord, we are the New Orleans Game Developers Meetup. We met in person at some point. I believe we went back, and the last one was January.
Yes.
Yeah. So we would meet in person, have a couple beers, do this thing. I think most of us know what it is, but now it's online, and it seems like it's going to be online for the foreseeable future.
Probably the rest of our lives. This is the new reality, and it's the one we will be forced with for the rest of the time. So I hope you're all prepared for that. We sure are. That's why we got the set.
Exactly. So one of the things that we do is we show off cool work in the Discord, and we have hack nights on Tuesdays. You can scan that QR code if for some reason you aren't one of the 7 people that are also in the Discord. But those are just some YouTube videos. People show off stuff in the channel called Show Off.
Very aptly named.
Yeah. So that's what that is. Do we want to play one of these YouTube videos?
Yes.
Play the top left one. That's Ben. Ooh.
This is.
Should I unmute it?
Oh,
No,
no, we can hear it.
Yeah.
No.
It sounds great.
So this is a shmup by one of our co-organizers, Ben Walker. If you were here, you could speak a little more on it. But Ben's been making, I guess, a series of games. He's spending, I think it's 4 weeks per game that he does. And then he releases the game onto itch. And he also creates a nice YouTube video so that you can watch it if you don't want to play it or whatever. But
Yeah. So if you want to go ahead and stop that.
uh,
Oh, really?
There we go. And then click on that one.
yeah, when let him talk about it. Jeez.
All right. Well, go ahead and pause it. Why don't you add some context to that real quick?
Okay. We're being told there's no audio from those videos in YouTube. That's
Okay.
unfortunate. Who cares about that? So this is a game by our good friend Zach, who is a local game developer. He was at the Global Game Jam this year. If you attended that here in New Orleans, you might have met him. This is a game he's been working on. It's called Doggos. I've only seen this video of it, to be perfectly honest, but he's got a very great art style. It features dogs and breeding them, which are probably the best 2 things about dogs, is that they are dogs and you can make more of them. So in this game, there are dogs that you can collect and you can make them breed. Two of the breeds he shows off in this video are German Shepherds and Huskies. I actually have a Husky Shepherd myself, so I'm a big fan of this video and the functionality it's got. Ma'am, if you could, skip to probably the middle of the video so people can see like what he's got going on a little bit, even if they can't hear the audio. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so hearing the actual sound is distracting me from speaking, but as you can see, he's got these animations of these dogs. They walk around a little island, and you've got a guy. It's very cute, very interesting. I can't wait to see where it goes from here.
Yeah. Okay. Mike is responding to me about audio issues. That's why we do this, people, in the summer. And try out some new things so that we're ready when it works.
Okay, so I think the only other announcement we have is about Xbox Game Camp, which is now back on for the fall. Yes. I don't remember the exact dates, which is unfortunate, so I should probably be saying the exact dates.
Wait, don't worry. Don't worry. We can talk about that. Because I made another slide.
Another slide?
I did.
Say it isn't so.
That one's just the title of the slide. There's a whole other slide.
So man, if you could
yeah, I'm getting there.
Boom.
Sign up so live.
Yes, that's the big thing that you should know. So it's obviously not going to be in person. I know that's a big shock to many people, but just not safe to do so at this time. So we'll be all online, and through Zoom. I think the mentorships are still on. Nothing functionally has changed about it except that we're not going to be able to look at each other face to face. So you can see registration periods July 7th, so it was last week, going through August 14th, so we'll be posting reminders of this. Kickoff is end of September 28th, and I think it runs almost all the way to April. There's like 3 main events, but then everything in the middle is kind of like up to each individual team or person. Same as before, all skill sets are welcome. You can do a solo project, or you can do teams, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Do recommend making teams, so we have a slide totally about that because Curtis went down a rabbit hole about this. So why don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make a resource for the people in our Discord and our community to be able to sort of self-organize and create teams, or just like see who's participating and who has what skill sets. Maybe you don't want to commit to a specific team or goal, but you want to help many people out, and you just want people to know, like, hey, I'm participating, these are the skills I have. So in order to accomplish that, we created a Trello board with columns describing all the different roles or skills someone may have. You can create a card and add yourself there, and you can comment on other people's cards, say, hey, do you want to work on this, that, whatever. You put some information in your card about yourself, and show off like what you've done to help entice people looking for team members. But there was a problem with it that we had where you can't make a Trello board completely public. You have to invite people, even if you make a board public, to actually edit it. So I created a Discord bot that's in our server, and if you want an invite to the Trello board, you simply mention the bot, which its name is NOLA Game Dev Bot, and then you put a space, and then you type the word invite, then you put a space, and you put your email, and that will send you an email. It's an invite to the Trello board. You can make your own card, you can comment on other cards, do whatever you want. Since I was already making a bot to do a specific thing, I decided to make it do another specific thing. So if you mention the bot again and type the word inspire, you'll get a nice randomly generated image of an inspirational quote and some person you've never met or never will meet, and they're probably already dead. It's very entertaining. I've been doing it literally all day, and I will not stop. And I cannot stop. Please help me. I fear for my life.
So, that being said, if there are extra features that y'all would like this bot to do, please let us know, and we'll consider it. Also, how do you feel about being open to names?
Names?
Yeah, like a name competition for the bot.
Oh yeah, I would love that. I just called it the NOLA Game Dev Bot.
Alright, so we'll get that started this month.
Oh, I meant to make a couple slides that were just like entertaining nonsense. But one of the slides said in particular, please do not anthropomorphize the robot.
Okay.
And that's the only time I'm going to say that.
I feel like you put that out there so that other people could suggest it. Never mind. It's fine.
Anyway,
Alright. So,
we
alright.
can name it, but it's not a human. Remember,
Not human.
I'm very insistent on it.
Okay, he's very protective.
Anyway,
So, going back, I think we hit all of those points. Oh, actually,
community announcement.
we do have a community announcement?
Yes.
Yes, okay, but let's finish this last point up,
Okay.
and then we'll swap over to that. So, with Game Camp coming up and a couple other factors, we decided to just like make sure that we formalized rules and had like a dedicated section for announcements and all that stuff. So you notice this week that there's now a new section called the business end. All that stuff will happen from there. It should be pretty chill. And then if you want to ignore all of those things for whatever reason, you could just mute it all at once. But I would prefer if you didn't do that, because we also added a channel where we'll be dropping resources that are exclusive or like specifically made from our community for each other. So we'll be posting those in there as well.
We will try very hard not to spam you.
Yes,
So
obviously.
don't worry about that.
I don't think the frequency is going to change, just that we've now put all that stuff in one dedicated section, and I want to help, like, I have like documents and various different things like pitch materials and whatever that I can share and formats and whatnot, and so I'll be dropping some of that stuff in that resources channel. And if anyone else has stuff that they're interested in, just DM me. I'll make sure to add it there. But yeah, cool. All right. So, community member.
Let's see.
Oh, it's cute.
Community member. Are you with us?
Wait.
Oh there, Mr. Laborde in his home call.
Well, he is muted.
Yeah, he's muted. Now he's unmuted. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Let me just confirm
I know when to switch
that
to Zoom.
we're being audible. Could you say something again, sir?
Oh no, you got to hear us from the Zoom call. Yeah, or YouTube. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but I don't see the sound going up on the OBS.
Sit.
I think you did it perfect. We didn't do it right.
No, I messed up. All right.
I guess go to the Zoom call and make sure it's going to the same place the music was going to.
Yes. Give me a moment. Okay.
Can you hear yourself in YouTube? Excellent.
Wait, not excellent because no one else can hear him.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
Okay, I'm gonna get off the camera for a moment. All right, one moment.
Lucy's awesome, so I'll fill the room with you, Nick. So how's it going, buddy? How's life been? Yeah. Yeah. You know what I say? Pandemic, hardly know her. Okay, we don't need to get into my personal life, Nick. I think we sorry to overstay your welcome here, buddy. What's actually funny about all this, now that I've come to think of it, is that though we're filling the time, the stream could have only heard me to begin with. And that was
We're just totally filling time. This is what all these fine people do.
well, you see, yeah, exactly. But the funny part is, we were filling time so that Austin could fix it so that everyone could hear you. And I was letting you talk to fill the time. So in fact, they were sitting there listening to nothing.
So wait, no one can hear us right now?
Everyone can hear us. Everyone can hear me at least.
Hey everybody.
No one can hear
Glad that you
Nick.
got the phone.
I'm sure I seem like an unhinged sociopath. And it's not completely inaccurate.
Well, Curtis, you did also say that one time you was like came from an alley and I was like
Wait.
so
Yeah. I've been told you can hear the faintest voice of Nick.
That's probably because Austin's headphones are right by the mic.
Oh yeah, that is true. I could just put Austin's headphones on the mic, and I will interview you, and this will work out.
Hold on. Go.
Okay. So Nick, can you say some stuff?
Stuff, things, people, places, and things.
Okay, I think that's working fine. This is oh Jesus. So this is what technology is all about, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to solve real problems.
No one can see you on the camera.
Oh, okay.
No, I just see Adventure Time right now, which
No.
is probably.
That's good. So I don't need to make eye contact.
Yeah, that's fine.
So Nick, I hear you're a published author now. Why don't you give us a word or two about how that feels and what it's like knowing that you're better than everyone else.
All right, hold these here.
Well, I just want you all to know that I'm ranked 198,168 on Amazon right now, so it really is just success from here.
Yes, I'm glad to hear that. So, what is the book about? What's it titled? Where can I get it? You said something about this Amazon place. I've never heard of that.
Well, if you've never been to Jeff Bezos' Wonderland, Curtis, it's a wonderful little website where you can buy things, including my book. Please buy my book. I just kidding. So the book is called Not the Worst Book You Could Read. It's a short little book about finding and creating purpose through laugh out loud anecdotes about my life and things that I've experienced along the way. Some of you fine folks in the New Orleans game dev community will know some of these stories if you've heard me speak before. So if you're looking for a little laugh thing that maybe will make you think about life and go towards your goals a little bit more, then it's a great little read.
Excellent. What a great little read it is. You'll have to excuse me for a second. I had to pull the vanished corpse of Austin from the chair right there. But we have the book right here. It is actually called Not the Worst Book You Can Read, and I can vouch for it. The worst book you can read is a book that I'm not going to mention, but another book that is probably the worst is Battleship Earth by L. Ron Hubbard. So don't read that book, read this book. How much does it cost on Amazon?
Get it on Kindle for $5, or you can get a paperback for $12.
Paperback for $12, he says. So get a paperback. It costs more. It probably costs less to distribute. I don't know. Kindles are virtual. It doesn't matter. Everything's fake. Well, we want to thank you for joining us here tonight, Nick. It's been a pleasure, as it always has been, and always will be with you around.
This is true, but I do have some news. I was not able to fix the audio issue, so it is probably best that we transition back to a screen with the presentation and a QR code on it. So if you go over to
Like that one?
yes. Just
Excellent.
thank you.
Yes.
Okay, well,
Because we are incapable of fixing the Zoom issue, the presentations are not really gonna work out. So, or like additional showcases. So we can just hop over to the Discord and continue the conversation there.
okay. It's not even what I
The
came
problem
out to
is that you're basically our imaginary friend right now to everybody streaming.
I think they could hear you when I was when we were holding the headphones, so that's good.
Yeah.
We want to thank you for joining us, Nick. No one can hear what you're saying, so I'm going to kick you out of the Zoom call, but know that I love you, despite my rude behavior.
Yes. You really just cut that man up, dude. Alright. This was a pleasure.
It's been a great time.
This is probably the most social interaction I've had in weeks.
So it was a little short this month. Sorry, it's okay. It doesn't matter. We'll have another presentation for you next month. What will that presentation be? Only God knows. God is known to work in very mysterious ways.
But if you have an idea, let us know. So.
Yeah, if there's anything you want to present about, you should let us know about it. Because we will give you the time and the platform in which you can express your ideas and thoughts. So we want to thank everyone who came and joined us tonight. Watch the stream, join us in Discord. We're going to resume the conversation in Discord after we end the stream here. We just want to thank everyone. We want to remind you to join the Discord, which you can do by scanning the lovely QR code that is above my head in the sphere of heaven. So join the Discord by scanning that QR code, or just be in Discord already. That's the easiest way to do it. Reminder that we have hack nights Tuesday nights about 6:30, 7 p.m. And we meet here third Thursday on the internet, right here on YouTube and in your hearts and minds, third Thursday of every month. And do you have anything else to say?
We'll get the audio fixed next time.
No, I think we're pretty good. Well, I guess I do have a personal note, so I wanted to thank everyone that, for many of y'all probably know, I lost my job like 2 months ago, and a lot of people in the community reached out and sent me job postings and stuff, and so I just want to say thanks for that. But yeah, there, personal thank you.
You got the job.
Exactly. Oh yeah, I ended up getting a job at Turbo Squid.
Alright.
Boom.
Not sponsored by Turbo Squid.
Not sponsored by Turbo Squid, but
It's fashion.
yeah, just streetwear.
Yeah.
Streetwear for the shotgun house.
Well,
Specifically 2 rooms. I tend to not move the office and the kitchen.
okay, well, thank you all for joining us. We'll see you next month, and we'll see you in Discord. Stream finished.